Welcome to the upper frequency line. This is a recording of a live connection session with Eva and Therese. Please give yourself time to sit undisturbed during the connection. Sit comfortably with closed eyes or looking softly into the distance. What do we have today?
What have we got today?
Is it the 12th? Okay.
Yes, I think so.
Let's see what's happening in the field.
Yeah.
There is a kind of a shimmer in the field itself. A little bit like water, sunlight glittering on the surface of water. But let's go to the frequency level and see what it feels like. Yeah, it kind of matches that shimmer actually, because it's like a joyous shimmer.
Yeah.
Joyous creative shimmer. It's still striking, throughout this whole difficult time for the whole month of August and so far in September. The feeling here and on this upper line is still so stable.
Yeah.
It makes it so easy to not despair, but to just maintain confidence and life. Like, instead of putting life on hold.
Yeah.
It's a bolster in a way. And as soon as you feel, that you get dragged down or reactive, you instantly just connect back up to your mental picture of that higher line, frequency line. I'm there instantly. And we need this kind of stability and higher frequency in order to actually keep our hearts open instead of reactive and closed. Actually, it's responding to that. Actually pulsing a bit, like in the back of the pericardium of heart. It's like a warm sort of pulsing feeling.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Slow pulsing feeling, like an expansion, contraction, expansion, contraction, but it's a glow kind of feeling with it. It's very still at the same time, though.
Yeah.
Not maybe not quite as, big and open as it felt yesterday, but
I don't feel it's moving forward. That's that.
no, it's very still today, like it's standing still.
Yeah, it's like it's on pause nearly, but it's not in an uncomfortable pause, but it's like it's still in a pause. Right.
Or just stationary, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's not meant to
No.
take another step yet.
No.
So we're kind of parked here for now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's check in with our shield.
And we check how much population that's up here.
Oh, yep. 25. No change.
Yeah.
But when I check that, I can feel I can feel a trust. There's a trust in the field, that more not just a trust. It's probably actually more of a knowing, that there will be more people coming. So And the next sort of, whoa, the next number I see is actually 49%. Not sure when that is meant to be. Maybe that's the 30th of September. I don't know. But that's the next number I see. Or get a hint of, at least.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. So that's the percentage. So 25% is the percentage of the world population that are on this upper line. And as always, we hold the invitation open for people and animals, plants, anything, water, soil, to move from the lower line to the upper line. You just hold that invitation open. Getting a bit of a sense of the soil responding to that, soil or sand. Red soil. Might be certain parts. So that's interesting. Let's just sit with that for a bit. See what anything happens with that. It's red sand. It's like it's starting to pick up in vibration, like it's starting to vibrate a bit. Can you feel the sand?
Yeah. And for me, it feels connected to Uluru, but I suppose that.
Yeah, it does actually. Yeah, it's that kind of sand.
Yeah.
Okay, sand is starting to move, starting to elevate.
That feels so good. That feels very connected to the Aboriginals.
Okay. Some of the sand made it to the upper line, or are on their way. They're, just hanging beneath the upper line. See what happens when it joins. I'm just dust allergic. I might start coughing. That is very interesting. It's creating pressure in my ears.
oh, something is really shifting now. My whole left side is shifting.
Your whole body?
Left side,
Okay.
like it's levitating.
There we go.
Mm.
Seems to have landed.
It feels like the rest of it will be easier for the rest of it to follow, because now we just have to follow the leader.
Mm. I think there's another one starting to show up. It might be Mount Kailash, like the mountain itself, the physical mountain in Tibet. For some reason, I get the feeling that the sand of Uluru is the female and Mount Kailash is the male.
Okay.
Like they're female and male counterparts. It's an interesting feeling about I don't know, rocks, sand. But it clearly is like it's the material itself, the consciousness level of the material itself, not necessarily the centers, the energy centers that are in those places. It's more the physical components. Yeah, okay, we're zooming in on the rock face of what appears to be Mount Kailash, like into the grain of the rock.
Feels so much cooler and colder than the sand from Uluru.
Yeah, very. It's actually one particular part of the mountain as well. like if you see it as a sugar top, it's like the right side, sort of halfway up, is where it's zooming in on. I don't know if that's significant at all. It might just be needing to zoom in somewhere. See what happens to the rock, the material. I don't know what kind of rock it is, but it's starting to move as well. Vibrate at a different level. Like I literally see it starting to vibrate like this, physically shake.
You really feel my heart with that.
It's spreading as well into the whole middle layer of the mountain. There's such a strong feeling that it wants to join the red sand, the red Uluru sand at the higher level. Like it's really attracted to Uluru sand. Ooh, it's starting to respond in lots of places across the world. Did you feel that, the shift? All of a sudden it's starting to respond in a number of places.
I could feel the response. I can't track it, but I could feel the response. It's like little, for me, it feels like there's like mushrooms popping up here and there or something like that. I'm becoming active.
Yeah, it's the vibration of the material that's starting to it's like sending echoes all over the place. So there's places responding in various locations around the world. It is actually kind of sticking to the chakra map that we were using with the Uluru group. So I see like somewhere in the Andes, probably around Lake Titicaca, somewhere around there. Except that it's not the lake itself; it's like mountain. There's a place up on the west coast, or maybe not the west coast, but like western the United States. Could be Mount Shasta or somewhere around that area. There's a number of places and they kind of, at least to some degree, correspond to the chakra locations. And so it might be that these are the bits of rock that have the easiest to start to respond to that frequency.
Yeah.
And now they've actually evened out. Can you feel that? They've evened out and it's like they're all, before they were like all different instruments sort of warming up in an orchestra. You know, before they actually start playing together, but now they're playing the same tune, all of them.
Yeah, they're all in tune now.
Same tone.
Can we get a number on that tone?
No, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they do, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, okay. It looks like they have migrated to the upper line. There are holes left behind where they were,
Mm-hmm.
like in the old matrix. There are holes, not physical holes, more like patches, like white patches. Can you feel them? They feel like beings almost that have joined the upper line, but they feel very different compared to, you know, humans or animals or anything. I wonder if they're actually, they might be crystal, like crystal beings in a way.
Yeah.
They don't feel like just rock. Like they've got more.
Awareness.
Yeah, but also almost like they've got more personality as well. Like character.
Yeah.
So they're not all the same.
Yeah.
They don't all feel like rock, 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 rock. They feel like different character, all of them, but a group with different characters. How does that feel to you up here on the upper line?
To me, it feels like it's starting to build something. It's like it's getting pieces from different things to.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. We've got all the water. We've got some crystal or rock and sand. We got people. We've got greenery. I don't think we've got trees yet, though. Yep, the upper line is building for sure. Okay, should we check into the shield?
Yeah.
Pericardium shield? It's quite big. Mine is quite big. It really does feel like this shield is kind of keeping everything at bay. So it's not just like protecting against, you know, the hot white hot fire blaze that might come, but or the frequencies, EMF frequencies, graphene oxide. It's also it's like keeping that harsh reality at bay?
It's obviously not helping against penetration with graphene oxide.
How do you know?
Because I still
For you, yeah. But if we look at how it affects you, like it's one thing if it comes in, but how does it affect you? So let's just try that out. If so, let's look at the. Oh, you've taken some EDTA now, haven't you?
I did, yeah.
Okay, so let's go back to when you had it. So earlier today, you had it. Let's see how, if you didn't have the pericardium shield, how would you feel? How would your tissue feel? How would your tissue fare? Can you tell any difference?
Yeah, it feels like it would be denser, heavier.
Okay. The difference I can tell is like an irritation in the area. So let's put the shield back in. What happens?
Yeah, it supports. I don't feel it, but the question is that good or is it bad? Because then I won't know that it's there. I mean, it's obvious. I don't think it's good to have it there.
No, it's not. But
it's the reaction.
But if you just ask the body to flag you if you have anything untowards, as like graphene oxide that's slipped in somewhere. But it's still better if it doesn't affect you, if its frequency doesn't affect you in the same way that it would otherwise.
Yeah, definitely.
And especially, I think it is especially there. The shield itself is especially there to protect against any frequency directions. Let's say if you know, so that there isn't the interaction between graphene oxide and 5G, for instance.
Yeah.
Or 4G for that matter. So let's just check that out. Let's play with that idea. Let's see if it can show us. If you don't have the pericardium shield, and you have that 1 out of 10 amount of graphene oxide, and then apply frequency messaging from 5G to it, what happens? How does that feel?
My first feeling was atomic bomb. Like it's like something that's building and building and building and building and then go.
Okay. So what happens if you're a cell in that area? What happens to you?
Yeah, that's what happens. You blow up.
You explode?
Yeah.
Okay. So with the shield back in place, No explosion?
No.
It feels muted or muffled,
Yeah.
like like trying to speak underwater. Or like you're like if you're talking to someone and you've got headphones on, like the complete covering headphones,
Yeah.
you can't hear yourself.
Yeah.
That kind of muted feeling. Well, I don't know about you, but it feels good to have the shield there.
Yeah. Definitely. Thank you.
Okay.
For
Hey, bye.